So what could be the implication of this decision, and how will payment be made to transport workers? You can join the conversation right now on X, formerly Twitter, using the hashtag Beyond 100 Days. Remember to tag at TVC News NJ and at Nifemi Oguntoye. State House correspondent Femi Akonde joins me for more insight on this development. Femi, what more do you know about how the 50% reduction in bus fare will be implemented across the states?
Hi, Nifemi. Well, the federal government, through that interministerial committee on presidential intervention, told us that they have already worked out the modalities with unions, that's the Nigerian Union of Road Transport Workers, the Road Transport Owners Association of Nigeria, and other relevant stakeholders in the transportation sector to see how the federal government can come in to slash the cost of transport. It's at no cost or at no loss for these transporters, who will still maintain their 100% fare. That amount will still get to their pocket. What the federal government will do is to take off 50% of that financial burden of the travelers, of Nigerians, that is for the poor and low-income earners, while they would be made to pay the remaining 50%. But for rail transport, that is solely the responsibility and business of the federal government. That will be at no cost. Rail transportation will be free during the Yuletide from tomorrow, the 21st of December, to the 4th of January. This is just a one-off as a part of the president or the federal government's intervention to cushion the hardship caused by rising inflation, rising cost of food items, transportation, and other goods and services. And you also know that there is an increased movement of people, goods, and services during the Yuletide. Another thing the federal government is also assuring is that it's not just the cost of transportation that will be slashed at this time. They are also assuring that, well, the government has also told police, the military, and other security agencies to ensure safety on the roads and security of lives of those traveling during this season. But this particular intervention by the federal government will only be for people traveling with the luxury buses, and that will be on 22 routes across the country. So we expect that with this new announcement, we expect to see an influx of a huge movement, exodus of people from one place to the other during the Yuletide, patronizing these luxury buses, where they would be able to get 50% rebates. Nifemi.
Well, Femi, we seem to have some specifics when you say this will only apply to luxurious buses. But how will this be implemented? When does the money get to the transporters, before or after the holiday?
Well, all of that has been worked out. The federal government did not specifically spell out all of those details. What they said in particular is that all of that has been worked out. When the money will get to the transporters and how the transporters will get their money, they say it's immaterial. What is important now is that people, the poor and low-income earners, will be able to move from one point to the other. They will be able to embark on interstate travel and pay only 50% of the fare. They say that is the most important thing. The federal government and the transporters will work out how these monies will get to the transporter, when and where. It's really not the business, or it's really not important to these travelers. All they want is that 50% rebate, or just a reduction in the price of these transport services. And the federal government has provided that 50% rebate. So all they'll be looking out for is the implementation of that rebate.
The reduction is expected to take effect from tomorrow till the 4th of January. We'll look forward to see how this works out, particularly for many Nigerians who are looking forward to it. Femi Akonde live for us in our Abuja studio. We're back with our coverage of the political situation in Rivers State. That's after this break. Stay with us, everyone.